Hello Gorgel and hello Eternity Gamer, welcome to the stream. Watch a United match and missed the late goal from Garnacho because of stream buff. Well I turned it over to watch the F1, so I missed that goal as well. Right, so, just going to get into the game window. And, well, I'm going to be in London by the looks of things, so, yep, London it is. And, well, I've had to change to the DAF because, well, Scandia had the global cargo livery, so I've had to change to a different truck today, and I'm going to drive the DAF tonight. So, we will cracking. Where should we go to? Yes, Conquer lad, can't wait to watch this Domed tip the truck. I don't do things like that. Not very often, anyway. Hell, jobs are a bit short for me. Jesus. Might have to do something a bit different. I end up having to get my own trailer out, which is great. Do something a bit different. Asphalt Villa to Paris could do. Not done one of those for a while. Wheels with Volvo rims. Only problem is you'll be limited to 90. I think we'll do that job that I've just selected to Roscoff. Okay. How are you doing on this fine Sunday evening? What have you done today? Not a great deal, really. Got up late morning. Which watched telly most of the morning. What was left. Turned the United match on. About half 4. Watched the F1. Have my tea, and now I'm streaming this. So. Easy. Aye, indeed. Oh, I'll do /fix now, since I had, for God's sake, won't let me yet. Since I hit an invisible wall coming out of the freaking garage before I started the stream. Absolute pain in the arse they are. That's another thing they need to fix. So. Yeah, it's just a short stream tonight, just until about 10 o'clock. Reason being is I've got a few things I need to do before I go to bed, so. Need to make sure I've got everything I need to start my new job tomorrow, so. Pretty good weekend for me, to be fair. Went on a bus day on Saturday, then got back home, watched a movie, nicked a Budweiser and went to bed. Budweiser, eh? See? today, then watched some rugby matches, had another Budweiser, but necked it. So I was a bit drunk watching it. Oh God. Had a long bath, watched the stream, and just farted and smells wild. Hope you enjoyed the job. Yeah, it should be quite good, I think. Should be better than my last job, put it that way. So. Yes, I'll be earning more money and working less hours, so it's a win-win really. That's what she said to me, for God's sake. I've not even been streaming for frickin', I don't know, not even 5 minutes, and we're getting comments like that already. I do need to pull over though, I realise. My game appears to, not game, chat appears to be on top chat rather than live chat for some reason. I don't think I missed a comment. No, I didn't, so that's good. Back into the game. She never said that to you because women aren't really interested in baldies, lol. Well, shots fired. Shots well and truly fired. You're entering Silverstone Circuit. That's interesting to know. Nope. I tell you what, I really don't like the UK now. Unless it's in Pro Mods, it just looks so bland and not realistic at all. Shockingly bad, how bad it is. Best experience I ever got on a bus yesterday. Oh, aye. What was that? Should be able to fix it by now. There we go. Shockingly bad. Well, yeah, what I mean is it's, you know, doesn't represent the UK at all. You know, just notice a massive difference when you play on the Pro Mods game and then come back to the standard game. UK, you just notice how bad it is. How different it is on Pro Mods and how more realistic it is on Pro Mods. 4645 on the X4 to mould, did 67 down the A55. DL. That's quick for an E400. For a newer E400 anyway. Currently eating Pringles. Aaron, what flavour are they? Barbecue flavour, the best ones, in my opinion. Brett indeed. Let's just hope he doesn't appear in the stream after that comment. Never know. He may do. Just in the preview of the new Pro Mods version, I see it seems that Ireland is getting reworked on some of the maps. Nothing for the UK though. Yeah, I have had a look. Looks alright to be fair. Some bits of Ireland, and obviously Dublin's getting a rebuild as well. Yeah, there's nothing for the UK this time. But it is what it is. Because of the speed we did along the A55, we were only on that stretch for 2 minutes. Yeah. Not surprised doing 67 miles an hour. Got a guy behind me. That's Spiros that I saw before. Overtaking me now. I don't like doing 90, it feels so slow. Excuse me. And all I can say is thanks for the Terrence logo speedometer app for providing me the information. Aye. I don't tend to use them, but they are handy to have. According to Chucky, it says this job will be completed in 40 minutes. Well, that's not going to be the case. It's going to be much sooner than that. Probably be done in about 20 minutes. Probably get, I don't know, probably another couple of jobs in easily. He used the tracker along the A494 and you had 3146 on the 5. No, I never tracked it. I don't tend to bother doing stuff like that. As long as the bus isn't slow and it's not struggling, I don't mind. I'll not bother what speed it does. Personally. I mean speedometer app, speed tracker. No, I don't use them. Best way to be, really. Yeah. He overtook me earlier. What the hell? That was weird. Oh well. What do you mean, Terrence logo app? That's a good question, actually. I never thought of that before. Fair enough. By the time I came off the A55, I was like, what the hell? Yeah, I mean, you would have been doing 67. Speedometer app, which is number 69 on it. Ah, now I get it. Fair enough. Glitch in the matrix for that Scania lol. Yeah. Decided to change trucks anyway, so not a big issue. I like to mix it up, change trucks every now and again. Not like Terrence who just drives a Volvo all the time. Boring. $3,492 players on the server. Pretty decent even for this time of day. I'm sure this is a similar truck to what Eternity used in his stream earlier. This is the DAF XG Plus. So, quite a nice truck to be fair. Wonder if anything will beat 4645 speed if I get a young lad from Chester Depot or the guy 4645 short hair, glasses and a tash. Don't know. I doubt it. Say 67's pushing it for the bus, really. Yeah, mine was candy floss pink instead, lol. And, fuck's sake, ant. Don't know why I beat them. No, he didn't exactly get away, considering he's got no trailer. Lol proceeds to have a pulsar doing 75, lol. There's the odd driver at D&G that likes a turn of speed. Yeah. If I had a pulsar that could do 75, I'd be very surprised, considering the majority of them are later in limp mode. So, I'd be very surprised to find one that will do that speed. Ah, hello British Gamer, welcome to the stream. 2664 could do it easily. That thing flew down Salty yesterday. Ah, must be one of the better looked after ones then. 2666, I mean, well. Yeah, must be one of the best to look after ones. So. Yes, I've got community tab now, just check my notifications. Boom. That's a good sign then. I will have to write up my stream schedule for next week, I haven't done it yet. I'll do that once I've done the stream. I'll be posting that in the community tab as well. I love it how he thinks this is a 59 plate, when that's not physically possible. 2666 is the most consistent of the lot. That thing's been in Chester for 6 months. Still is fast, it doesn't have a kick down. Another 2 former EMR 156 has got transferred to Northern and Newton Heath today. Yeah. I wonder if that's going to leave EMR short. I know they're getting new trains, aren't they? But Pulsar 1s in Chester still in tip-top condition are 2664, 2666, 2668 and 2906. Yeah, question is though, is for how long? Oh. Going that way anyway, fair enough. Well, they've got more 170s recently, so as another 170 arrives, another 156 goes off lease. Ah, see. Has the rodent appeared yet? Don't think so. Not yet. Welcome to the stream, Brett. Probably for about 69 seconds. Yeah, he might have appeared in and then gone, you don't know. Hello, welcome to the stream. Okay, so we want to go to Roscoff, don't we? Go anywhere else. If he does, I hope Eternity gives him a swift timeout, lol. Never know. I'm going to leave the wipers on. I don't know whether it's raining over here. Doesn't look like it is, but we'll find out. No, it ain't. Ah, sod it, I'm going. No dear, so. Welcome to the stream, Edson. Welcome from Brazil. 2644's gone to shit. Limp mode and engine clunk multiple times. Still has kickdown though, better than 2907 by far. That didn't work out. Yes, I can see your comments, Igor. Brazil. Welcome from Brazil. Never say never, Ginger Ninja. Oh well, that was lucky. Picked the right way to go then. 229 subscribers, nice. Ah, well, I noticed before that was on 228, and then I checked for the F1 race, it was down to 227, so, Igor, what's spelled Igor? Yes, you keep reminding me, on Monday I'll get it right. So, whoever has subscribed, thank you very much. Okay, so level up to 168. Ah, let's see what there is from here. Roscoff. Not a great deal again, really. Let's see. Wow, that's a big job. That'd take up, well, probably a good couple of hours at least. Bordeaux. Could go there. Guardrails, why not? I subbed to you a long time ago. Oh, I know you did. Yeah, it was a while ago now. Somebody new in the stream anyway, or two people new into the channel, so whoever they are, thank you for tuning in and thank you for subscribing. Nope, that's not where I want to go. It's here I want to go. Oh dear. That was a bit confusing. Steve, will you be streaming the Real Operations events on Saturday? To be honest, I don't think I will be because I've already made other plans for next Saturday. They were already made a couple of weeks ago, so yeah, before the Real Operations event was announced. One thing that does annoy me a little bit with these Real Operations events, they tend to release them only a few days before the actual event, or up to a week. They never seem to plan them quite far ahead, so it's a bit annoying really, because I would like to, but realistically speaking, it's not going to happen. So I know Terence is going to be covering it, so it's one of those. Because he's going to cover it, I don't feel it's necessary for me to cover it. So, but I'm busy anyway, so Doesn't make any difference. How do you have the red parts to show details like maybe the license plate, the time and kilometres left in little parts? It's an app called Truckee. If you put Truckee into Google or your favourite search engine of choice, whatever that may be, you should be able to find it. Truckee, T-R-U-C-K-Y. In fact, if I pull over here, I'm not causing a problem. I'll put a link in the chat. Find it. Let's have a look. Not causing a problem being here, so. Yeah, I've just put the website in the chat. So, how was the game of pool on Friday? How was the game of pool on Friday, Steve? Also, Brett, did you enjoy sitting on hands and pointing the middle finger to Terrence's phone? The games of pool on Friday were okay. Terrence basically whitewashed us all, probably because he was pissed and could aim better when he had a few pints than he could when he first started playing. Police chasing in real operations, there probably will be, yeah. There's usually a bit of everything. Police vehicles, fire trucks, that sort of stuff. So, usually a bit of everything going on. Probably car accidents, things like that. Jim a cap and just the one eyebrow, lol. Aye. Well, I thought I'd mix it up and have a different cap for a change. So. Yeah, there'll be quite a bit of stuff going on in them events, there always is. They are good fun, but it'd be nice if they actually planned them further ahead, rather than pretty last minute, when you've already made other plans. So, but it is what it is. We're good jumping in wagons, well I wouldn't go that far. So yes, my first ever River Midlands vehicle dud was the Crossville B9. Is that the only one you did? Didn't do any of their pulsars or anything? Yeah, they've got about 2 or 3 of them. Our Oswestry. All of them are dud for me. Did them in Yorkshire. But for my first time in that event, I hope I can join and the server won't be full. Well, it's usually quite a big server, so you should be okay. Normally have about 5,000–6,000 people on the server, normally. Welcome to the stream, Kite Kinho. Tuning in. Yeah, if that's the only one I did, might do an Oswestry day out next year. Yeah, Oswestry is a bit interesting. Because a lot of their routes are typically very infrequent, so you may be stood around a little while waiting for another bus. Leicester in Leicester, yeah. How you have a good mic in OMSI but not good at live. I don't actually know why it is. To be honest, I am looking at a mic replacement, but I haven't actually made any concrete plans yet of what I'm looking to replace it with. I know I've got this blue Yeti, but I'm even thinking about changing that and getting something completely new. So plans are afoot. I am doing research in the background when I've got time, but I am waiting at the minute for not just for funds, but just to see what comes up on promos at the end of the month for Black Friday and for Cyber Monday. So I am looking into something. Don't know what it is. Say whether it's because I'm using the microphone wirelessly. Potentially that could be the case. I might get a headphone splitter to see if that's a good way to sort out the issue. If that doesn't work, then it'll probably be a full new microphone, I suspect. As both of you want new mics, yeah. This has been going for a bit now, and obviously it's probably affecting the channel, so I am looking at stuff, but it's just a question of what to get and when, basically. But I don't want to buy now, with it being so close to Black Friday, so something might come up at a much cheaper price. You might end up kicking yourself for it, so HyperX Quadcast mic with LED in it, only £100, and I'm having it on Christmas. Yeah, it is one I've looked at, but there's that many out there now, so what do you go for? That's the issue. So I might end up getting the blue snowball, to be honest. Just because Terence seems to have quite good quality microphone audio from that, so I might get one of those instead. Put that on the mic arm, or maybe just leave it on its tripod. So might end up buying a mic arm for no bloody reason, but you can always sell it, need be. So. Well, Terence is after a new mic. Yeah, he is. Not sure what he's looking to replace this with, though. But I don't think he's going to do it this side of the new year. I think he's going to do it early next year. I think. So. Okay, so now I need to dodge 7 real bosses instead of 5. Yeah. Nope. What the hell happened there? That was weird. What the hell? It's gone into windowed mode. That was weird. I'm going to pull over and have a look why it's done that. I think Trucky might have had a fit in the background. Pull over onto the hard shoulder and have a look. Bit weird. Has it done that? Oh no, it's the global cargo tracker that's had a fit. I'll have to restart that. Well. There we go. Oh, that's that sorted. Can be a bit temperamental at times. When he gets his new mic, he might give you his old blue snowball one. To be honest, I think he's wanted to keep that as a spare. So, so I think he's already made a decision what he's doing with that. What did you do? I didn't do anything. The tracker just seemed to die. I think the tracker had a moment and decided to basically self-destruct itself, probably some sort of token error or something, but I didn't hear any beep or anything. I'm just rebooting it, it's fine now. So every now and again, server will have a fit. Basically, what it'll do is it'll come up with some sort of token error, and then essentially it'll sort itself out when you reboot it. So I'm going to go off. No worries, thank you for tuning in. I'll be right back soon. Okay. .444 kilometers to go. Me asking Terence a question a while ago. If you were to be a bus driver, what would you be? Replies a fucking fast one, not a race, isn't it? Well, yeah, that's Terence for you. And with these my drives in the cab for driving performance, aye. I don't think Terence would make a good bus driver. I really don't. I don't think he's got the knack to do things like that, personally. And to be honest, not being harsh or anything, but the fact he comes out with the shit he does come out with, I don't think he'd last long in the job anyway. So, sort of like, well, no, probably offend a passenger by calling them baldy or something, and they'll get the sack for it now in Terence. Hasn't got the temperament, to be honest. No, exactly. That's exactly what I'm getting at there. So. Ah, hello Alex, welcome to the stream. Yeah, compared to you, think you'd be the nice one and not fast. Yeah, I'd be quite reasonable. So, I'd drive do the limits of the road, you know, drive sensibly, make sure you give good service to customers, you know. Yeah, I'd do it a lot better job than Terence would. The only reason why I'm not interested in bus driving is because I quite like the experiment now, so quite like that kind of job. So yeah, you never know. I might end up a bus driver in the future. It's not. I wouldn't rule it out, but can't see that at the minute. I don't care. I presume that should be I don't speak good English or something. But is Euro Truck Simulator a good game to buy? Yeah, it's a very good game to buy. If you like your truck simulation games, or you're into trucks and driving trucks on a simulation, then it's definitely a good game to buy. Because the fact is that it's such a well-developed game. And you can travel throughout pretty much all of Europe now. Still, obviously, some countries that aren't included, but they'll be getting added in future DLCs. You've got various truck suppliers, DAF, Scania, Volvo, MAN, Mercedes, Iveco, Renault. You've got all the leading truck suppliers out there. So yeah, definitely go for it. Hi, are you alright? Takes the corners well. Terence Hannibal drives around the corners like a pleb. Yeah, not wrong there. I hope Carver doesn't come to bite me on the arse and he appears in the stream any moment now. That would be quite funny if it does. Okay, thank you, brother. No worries, Alex. I'm presuming you're from Germany or Austria or somewhere, presumably. Ah, Spain Logistics on the nearby. We'll watch Match of the Day too at 10:30 after we watch the United game. Lol, madness. How did you all fit in that car on Friday? With great difficulty. Simple answer to that one. It was what I would define as a squash X at the back of the Peugeot. But it was good fun. Germany, yes. Yeah, welcome from Germany. $279 kilometers ago. Although part of me makes me just prefer to be an enthusiast rider for most of my life, because I won't have to put it with current passengers and enthusiasts going, oh, I've had him, he's well slow, good job you didn't get pulled over. Yeah, well, we all had our seatbelts on, so I don't really think there would have been any issue. You know, it was a 5-seater car, so a bit tight, that's all. So if anyone says that's what she said, I will not be impressed. Don't think Steve would use kickdown on the pulsars at all, unless the odd one pulling out of a stop on the 50 section. I don't know. I probably would, to be fair. But probably not as often as some drivers. Like, I wouldn't be a maniac, put it that way. I think I might try and go to a busy part of the map after this job. Assuming I can get there on the job before 10 o'clock, which I should do. So, the job should be done in about 5 minutes, something like that. Hello Savage, welcome to the stream. How are we all? I'm doing well. You are as well. Yeah, I'm good, mate. No worries, Savage. Thank you for tuning in. I'd rather take a roundabout as good as I can and keep my passengers on their seats instead of 2,800 RPM kickdown and they'll fly out the windows, lol. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Has your head had a fight with a lawnmower? No. Why'd you ask? It's better slow down for this peage. Just wondering. I would use the odd kick down myself, but only in like one gear and then just take the foot off the floor. I'm going to head off early today. Take care and speak soon. No worries, eternity. Thank you for tuning in. Very quiet in this part of the map, as expected, to be the France DLC. But I don't like to limit myself just in the base game. I'll head back to somewhere busier in a moment. This job. Well, let's pay this toll booth. Okay. I just probably absolutely hate driving limp mode buses. It'd be a nightmare to go to 50 on 50 zones. Aye. You wouldn't get there. You'd probably reach about 45 or the 50 zone ends. Something like that. There's a few players here then. Me and a couple of others, by the looks of it. Just had to put my foot down and try and hope to not get the my drive to indicate a sign of poor driving. Yeah. Some buses are alright for it, and others, you know, you can hit a bump in the road and it'll go off. So, just luck of the draw. Driver I know, safe driver, not a lunatic, said 2906 has problems regarding brake control. He only pressed down the slightest bit and it lagged up. Yeah. Say some buses are alright and others are diabolical. I say it's just luck of the draw. And, well, sometimes they're calibrated poorly and other times they're calibrated really well, sometimes too well. So, one of those. Odd. Yeah. Was I meant to go in there? I was, wasn't I? It's like... Well, I'm going to reverse because there's nobody here, so... It's not as if I'm going to get in trouble for it, so... Like a new building being constructed or something here. I'll park it up. Sounds like Oldham's E300, some are better than others. Yeah, they're not great to be honest. Some of them are horrible. Just going to straighten it up a little bit more to get into there. Better. I was going to try not to hit that, but I didn't get away with it, so let's try and straighten it up a bit more. That'll do. Not the best, but it'll do. So yeah, I certainly will try and get my drive performance for the day good. So if you're still streaming by probably 2030, you'll get the odd comment at 4638, very slow on acceleration and that. Ah, I see. Right, well, I'm just going to verify these 2 jobs, and then I'll be back with another job. So. Yeah. I forgot to log a job last night. Oops. Never mind. Log that one as well then. According to the recent activity, it says somebody called the Lord has submitted a new job and it isn't me. So, I don't know who that is, but it's definitely not me. Right, let's get back into the game. Okay, let's find a job from here to somewhere. Let's see. We'll go to Strasbourg with some plastic pipes. I can't remember the last time I took some plastic pipes anywhere. It's been a while, so different job from me. $160 kilometers to pick up this job. Hell. And now server lag is ridiculous. What the hell? Jeez. What is going on with the server? Okay. I don't know what the hell's going on there. And the server's having a wobbler. Something definitely is. What the hell? Let me go to the garage and just see what happens. That's very odd. Got the garage here. Ah, there we go. Let's spawn there. See what happens. Wonder what will be at Riva Chester Depot by 8:30. Well, that was very odd. Seems to be okay now. Put me a bit closer actually, so That was very weird. Like it's okay now though. So I think the server might have had a bloody moment or something. Not 8:30. Oh, 20:30. Ah. I don't know. It might not even exist in 2030. Now in Arriva, Chester, they'll probably have bloody Pulsar 2s somewhere that are like 20-year-old or something, if it still exists. But what could happen if it doesn't exist anymore? Well, there was rumours going around a few years back that Wrexham and Chester's Arriva depots are going to merge into one super depot. Whether that will actually happen remains to be seen. More Evoras, well, that's possible as well, yeah. Might get Evoras that are brand new to them or something. Quite possible. Might even have electric buses by then. Don't know. So, can't see it, but if the whole of Wales becomes a PTE, it's quite possible. So. Still wonder what it would be like driving Evoras, to be fair to you. Essentially, the only thing, it'll be like driving an Eclipse, it won't be any different. Essentially, all it is a Volvo B8 with a slightly different bodywork. It'll be like driving an Eclipse or a Pulsar, really. With a slightly different bodywork. So. Nice buses, the Evoras. Really nice. Why did I do that? Idiot. What I should have done. Ask Trent Barton, they've had B8s for years only on right body. Yeah, they'll be the best people to ask. But, yeah. They won't feel much different to a Eclipse. Fundamentally, everything inside is pretty much the same. The only thing that's different is the bodywork. And obviously the interior paneling and stuff. Hello Ben, welcome to the stream. Mr. Steve, I'm sad. Why are you sad, Ben? I do hope that if I drive Auroras that they go well. I personally at the moment prefer to drive Pulsar 2s at Chester more than Pulsar 1s. Right, let's get some plastic pipes to Strasbourg. I'm banned on TMP. Ah, yes you are. How much longer for, Ben? Only a week? Did you see the vid, Steve? Yeah, I saw that. Till next Saturday. Where is the GC livery? I never drive with the GC livery online. Never do. I always drive my own livery. Or whatever takes me fancy. Never drive with the GC livery online. I do on single player. Or pro mods. It's easy to do. Obviously you've got the DLC that they produce, but never drive online with the colours. So imagine if Diamond ended up replacing the Reaver in Chester. I wouldn't mind driving for them as long as buses are not shit. Well, to be honest, Connor, it's quite possible Diamond will take over Arriva, some of Arriva's stuff. Say, like some Winsford and Macclesfield, places like that, I can see Diamond getting them because they would be a good fit. Quite a small operation, they'd probably do quite well out of it. So, don't rule it out. Quite possible that could happen. A long job this, my last one. Over 1,000 kilometres. 43 minutes, so it's probably going to be a bit after 10 o'clock actually. But, oh well, if I make it to a 2-hour stream, that'd be fine. I don't mind. Just about long enough. I get my foot to the floor, I could get it done quicker, so. Not exactly a heavy load, 12 tons, so. Get to do 110 in most places. Never say never, just look at Midland Classic, I never saw that coming. No, exactly. It's one of those. You can't rule anyone out. No. But to be honest, you can't rule Stagecoach having some of North Wales operations as well. That's not, can't rule that out. Say with the X10, they make a big statement with the X10. They, on grounds of the CMA, they won't be able to buy Arriva Chester's depot because they'll have all the competition. But if Arriva Chester sold the depot, Stagecoach registered routes, nothing the CMA could do. So they couldn't buy that depot. They could probably buy Wrexham, they could buy Real and Bangor. But as I say, Arriva's one of those where they are still selling ops and nobody knows what's next. Say, I think in 10 years' time, Arriva will be significantly smaller than what they are now. I think they'll keep their operations in London, probably Liverpool, Leicester, places like that. But anywhere where they can make quite a bit of money. And then the smaller divisions like Wales, Shrewsbury. Could keep Telford because they do quite well in Telford. but the smaller divisions will probably sell off to other companies. So it's one of those. No, I wouldn't expect Arriva Buses Wales to last forever, because it probably won't. The only depots that make money are probably Bangor and Mill. Even Wrexham doesn't make that much. Found some old pics of my truck at Viva. The staff was shit there, but the memories were so good. D&G. You can't rule D&G out, because they're under the Centibus brand, as Andy's just pointed out. But, you know, Arriva's one of those. It's the divisions are getting smaller. You know, they are selling stuff off, and yeah, let's say I think they'll become just a main city operator in the next 10 years, and then everywhere else will sell off. But yeah, D&G could theoretically buy Macclesfield or Winsford if they really wanted to. Maybe even Wythenshawe. So Wythenshawe and Bolton aren't really in a good place. Was you in Viva, Steve? Yes, I was, for a short spell. 2 months, something like that. After riding Arriva Wrexham yesterday, the only routes that make money are the 1 and the 5, and the routes I had were mainly pensioners. Correct. So they don't make much money, Wrexham at all. Say Rill does, because it's got all the long distance routes, 11, 12, 51, X51. Make quite a bit of money on them. Same with Bangor on the 5, 4, 62. Got quite a few long distance routes, so they make a bit of money. But yeah, Wrexham's not great really. I wonder if Rotala are keeping an eye on, or even Bolton. It's quite possible, Andy. You can't rule that out. Say, I reckon Bolton, Wythenshawe, Winsford and Macclesfield will be the next ones to go northwest. I think everything else then will be safe in the northwest. I think they'll keep Southport because that falls under Merseyside. So I wouldn't expect that to go. But if the rumoured situation about Southport going back into Lancashire comes true, and it does happen, then I can expect them even to sell it. It won't be under the jurisdiction of Mersey Travel. So I'd expect that to be sold then. But yeah, if it doesn't, I'd imagine it'll keep Southport. Just to make more than Wrexham before it's got packed yesterday, so did the 10 I had home. Yeah. Chester's an odd one though, because depends on the time of day. Say some of the 10s and 4s can get busy, and then other days they're just completely dead all day. So it's one of them. It doesn't make enough, I don't think, to sustain his staying under the Arriva. But who knows? Diamond Street decks on the X4, Beast. Ah, it would be Beast. Lee, why did you leave Viva? I left Viva because Phoenix got set up. That was why. The people I knew at Viva moved over to there, so that's why I left. I'd love that sapphire brand to go away. The past 2 times I've sat in the coach seats upstairs, I've had headaches and motion sickness. I quite like the coach seats, or it's each to their own, of course. Phoenix didn't last too long then. No, they only last a couple of years. Something like that. I don't even think it was 2 years. Did you attend their farewell convoy? No, I didn't attend that. I had other things planned that day. Stagecoach Gold, however, I wouldn't mind them on the 10. Well, again, don't rule that out. They first used to run the 10 and 11 for a bit as well. On a Sunday, the first used to do the 10, and then Monday to Saturday, first used to do the 11 for Hollywell, so don't rule it out. Never say never. Phoenix Lights have now made a new VTC. Blue Marshmallow and Andy in it and stuff. It's called Lumen. Yeah, I believe so. I've seen a post on Twitter about it days ago. Looks quite nice, but I won't be moving over. So I'm not bloody chopping and changing VTCs every 5 minutes. Pointless. In fact, if Arriva was to sell their depot and then Stagecoach came in and pressed to buy an MMCs for the 125, makes me question if it was possible for some of the YN65 E400s to move over. Well, quite probable, but nobody knows in a minute what's going to happen with them. They could go anywhere. They could stay Merseyside. They could go to Rock Ferry. And see off the older Scanias there. They could stay at Preston. Another route gets converted to gold. That's possible. We won't know really what's going to happen with them until the MMCs turn up. So even that's not confirmed yet what's going to happen with them. To be honest, I would like to see Stagecoach order some new buses for the 1 and X1, but probably not going to happen. Management in Merseyside and South Lancashire, anywhere south of Preston, haven't got a clue what they're fucking doing. So, it's wouldn't surprise me if it doesn't happen. I hope it does, but one thing I never understood about the 1 and X1, so they bought bloody E300s for the 1 and the 2, which obviously become the X1, theoretically, and then they got rid of them, all to Preston, and then they brought bloody 61 plates over, bearing in mind the E300s were newer. Logic was that. Should have brought new buses for it. Or bought new buses for it, should I say. Yes, it wouldn't give you a good reputation to jump in VTCs every few months. No, exactly. That's precisely why I'm not moving. Don't see the point. Just completely pointless. And at the end of the day, for what I do, the fact that I don't attend convoy events and I just log jobs, pointless anyway. So, all I want to do is log jobs for the company. That's it. So, I know Manchester are getting more new buses this order. Yeah, they are. which, you know, doesn't surprise me. So the fact it's makes a lot of money, doesn't it, Manchester? So they deserve them. Well, say they deserve them. They'll probably end up on routes where they'll get wrecked. So, but this is another argument I have. You know, there's quite a lot of bus divisions in the country that get new buses, and then they stick them on routes where they'll get wrecked. And then there's other areas crying out for decent buses and don't get them. And it's like, well, perhaps you should think about where you're putting them to get the longevity out of them. No, but they don't think about things like that. All they see is money. Just see where makes the most profit. Oh, here. Yeah, but are they going to get wrecked? Chances are, if they are, well, what's the point spending 2 million on a fleet of buses if they're going to get wrecked? Completely pointless. Cannot see the 5 lasting any longer with anyone, to be fair. Could be done by Mellors all day. Yeah. Well, you can blame Flintshire Council for that. They've wrecked the route, as far as I'm concerned. 471, 472 spring to mind with the gold MMCs. Yeah, they should have been for the 1 and the X1, rather than the bloody 471, 472. Should just be a standard bus route, that, in my opinion. They either don't use anything special on it, so why the stagecoach? Makes no sense. Waste of money. Tall booth coming. And if Diamond was to do the Flintshire and Chester area, what could we see? Refreshed versions, current routes, new buses, new brand. Well, you would obviously have a new brand that would fall under Diamond. So you wouldn't see anything like Preston Bus or anything like that, because the only reason why Preston Bus is still named Preston Bus is because it's historic. It was known like that before Diamond took it over, so they've kept that name. It's historic. Everywhere else now that Tall are operating is Diamond. They've even took away the Hallmark branding down near London. That's now Diamond. So just be Diamond, probably Wales, I suspect, or Diamond Bus North Wales or something, or even North West Wales. They might even put it together. Yeah, so you'd expect it to be Diamond Blue. Route branding is quite probable. They do tend to like route branding Diamond, so I wouldn't rule that out. Refreshed versions of current routes, I doubt it. You probably, in the short term, we'll probably just see the routes be upgraded. Probably new buses or newer buses or buses brought in from elsewhere. They might tweak routes within a year or two after they've taken over. Other than that, I don't really think there's much else they could do. Midland Classic is Diamond East Midlands, supposedly. Yeah, that's a bit of a weird one, that. It's a bit of a tax fiddle, because it's still the West Midlands. Just a tax fiddle, that is. Not even anywhere near, I'd say, where the East Midlands was. I would say that was still the West Midlands. So, bit of a weird one, that. Don't know how they've got around that. You know, if it was somewhere like bloody, I don't know, Grantham, somewhere like that, fair enough. But Nah, that's not for the East Midlands. Not in my opinion. Not unless they're looking about expanding to somewhere else, in which case fair enough. Just a bit weird the way they've done that. Hello James, welcome to the stream. Are you near Ramsbottom? No, I live in Cheshire. Pounds and 46 kilometres to go. Could get this job finished by 10:15. It's a bit later than I was planning to, but that's fine. Gives it a good round 2 hour stream then. So a gain of +4 subscribers in the stream. So a big thank you to you guys that's tuning in, and a big thank you to people who have subscribed. If you are enjoying this stream, make sure you do hit that like button. It will show your appreciation as well. I thought Derby and Burton was East Midlands. Well, I don't really know, to be honest, where the boundary is. I wouldn't define Burton as East Midlands, but Derby I probably would. So I don't really know. Well, if I use my route ideas, joking, wouldn't work. No comment. Yeah, I don't really know, Andy, to be fair. Where do you define where the boundary for the East and West Midlands would be? I guess it's just personal preference on where you think it would be. But the only thing I can think of is them coming out with the fact they want to call it Diamond Plus East Midlands is the fact that they're going to buy somebody else in the not too distant future. But it's, yeah, I don't know. Certainly sets a statement that they're buying all these operators in the Midlands. Certainly means Diamond are investing and wanting to mop up operators. Where are we going here? I think heading towards the centre of Leon. That was a good call, we are. Genuinely didn't have a clue where I was going there for a brief moment. That was a good call. But yeah, it does set a statement that they're taking, you know, they took Clarabelle's, now they've took Midland Classic, took Johnson's as well. So that's 3 operators in the space of 12 months, something like that. And, good one really for Diamond. Not so good if you're an independent operator. 20 is a bit of a killer. 23 just no. 316 absolutely no chance. 73 no chance. Only route I can think of that would do okay is probably the 19. Yeah, Burton is West Midlands, just checked. Yeah, that's what I mean. I thought it was, but I think Derby would be classed as East Midlands. So I don't really know. It's a bit of a difficult one. Before they took that operator near Dudley. Ah, yes, they did. Forgot about them. Yeah. Yeah, so that's another operator they've took. Yeah. Raven Transport VTC. That's a head guy by the looks of it. Don't get why this is a city zone. It's stupid. It really is. X26 will be a bit of a 50-50. Yeah, if Diamond took over the Reaver, Chester, Flintshire, that area, they would just take on the routes they've got at the moment that are Reaver operate. They wouldn't start anything new. Not in the short term, anyway. You never know, they could possibly do it after a year or two once they get cemented in and they've got buses, you know, sorted out, whether they take on any of the old buses, that would be obviously down to them to decide. You know, once they've got through bringing in buses from other areas, bringing in new buses, repainting buses that are already in the fleet, then they would start looking at, you know, things like that, but it wouldn't be a straightforward thing and it wouldn't be straight away. To be honest, in Flintshire, it'd be limited anyway, what they could do. You know, they could possibly take on the likes of Townlinks and stuff like that if they really wanted to. They would win quite easily. You know, Townlinks lost to 28, they'd be out of business. So, it wouldn't be difficult to get rid of them. M&H, they could take them on. But it'd be a bit more difficult to take them on because they've got more routes. So, one of those. Harrington and then Central buses. Yeah, so they've took on 5 operators now, haven't they? In the space of like 2 years, something like that. Mad. Gonna nip off now, been good talking. No worries, Connor. This has been a massive stream, +4 on subscriber count. But we have a 230 to 231 now. If you guys who aren't subscribed, if you do want to see more content from me, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell as well, and you'll be notified when I go live with any future video uploads and live streams. If you are enjoying the stream, hit that like button. Show your appreciation for the stream as well. Hanson, Central buses were pre-COVID. Ah! Yeah, why am I thinking they were only last year or the year before? I don't know. I lose count sometimes for stuff like that, but although to be fair, I didn't really pay much attention to Diamond back then. I do now, so I'm amazed how quickly it expanded. So certainly one to keep an eye on. Oh my god, I found my old Viva truck, I still have it. Nice. Take a photograph of it, put it in the Discord channel. $387 kilometers to go. Driving an old Iveco there. I loved COVID because I could get time off college, lol. Aye. That's one thing I didn't really get during the COVID pandemic is I didn't get much time off work at all. I had 3 weeks of furlough. And that was pretty much it. I had holidays here and there, but to be honest, I had a tendency not to book any because it was pointless. You couldn't do anything. You couldn't go anywhere. No, so it was like you might as well just be at home working. So that's what I ended up doing. I ended up having only about 3 weeks off in like a year and a half, something like that. I ended up saving all the holidays for last year. I ended up having about 35 days of holiday to take, something like that. Same last year. Plus the bank holidays. So, well, over and done with now. Anyway, let's get back over. Moved over. Thinking I was staying on the motorway when I'm not. And, it's not one with the proper livery, it's one with the TMP livery. Ah, I see. It's not actually that good then. so to speak. Suspicious driving. Hello, Gorgel. Welcome to the stream. What's so suspicious about my driving? My driving's very good, normally. Normally, anyway. Puts the laughing emoji down. I like the trailer. Aye. It's not something I tend to carry very often at all. In fact, I don't ever recall ever carrying this type of load. It's a new one on me. Very Brett approved though. Still in the stream, that is. Presumably he is, but I don't know if he actually is because he hasn't actually typed anything of it. I might take a photograph of it before I finish the job and send it to him. For a laugh. Stan was in Terrence's stream earlier with bales of hay. Not seen bales of hay before. I think I've seen it before, but it's a rare one. It's not one you come across very often. Time goes fast. Oh aye, time does go fast. In your Discord state, how is Ben? I'll have a look at the end of the stream. I have my Discord notifications turned off when I'm streaming, so. Looks like I've gained a minute according to Chucky. Expected to now finish at 22:15. I expect I'll probably make up another minute at least before the end of the job, so. I must see if I have one with a proper livery, don't think I do. I'm gonna go. No worries, Gorgel, thank you for tuning in. Another toll booth coming up. You on tomorrow, Steve? I plan to, but I'm not too sure what time it will be yet. We're obviously starting my new job. I don't know. I don't really want to commit to a time until I'm comfortable about what time I'm going to get home each day. So it's one of those where I am planning to, well, I was planning on getting the train every day, but I don't know whether I'm going to do that at the moment. Might get the bus. I'm not fully sure yet how I'm going to travel there every day. If I get the train, it'll be quicker, but it'll cost me money. If I get the bus, it won't cost me anything. So it's one of them. Brings you roundabouts. Yeah. I'm not too sure. Is it a barber's? No, it's not a barber's, Ben. You'll never get me working in a barber's. What I'll probably do is I'll probably get the train tomorrow morning, and then get the bus on Tuesday, just to compare, see what the difference is, because it's one of those where it's obvious the train's going to be faster, but I just want to see what it's like in terms of loadings and things like that. Is it going to be busy? Are you going to be standing up all the way? Things like that. So, no. Various things that I want to look at. So, for this first week, I'm expecting, I might mix it up and use the bus one day, train the next, just to get used to see what the timings are like in general, really. Because it's, going to and from Chester every day, I used to just get the bus because it's far easier. Didn't have to change a hoot. Now I'm working in Liverpool, I've got more options. So, one of them. I'll probably get the train tomorrow because I need to go into a couple of shops after I finish work at Liverpool 1 anyway, because I've got a couple of orders to pick up. So, I might as well get the train, it'll be easier. Then I can just walk over to James Street for the train. So, Tuesday I'll try the bus. Do it that way, I think. Then once I've made my decision on how I'm going to travel, I'll get obviously either weekly on the train or continue using my passes that I've got. So, an old Renault, an Ovlop, and a Scania, and a DAF. The 4 truck manufacturers in the space of one area. Nice to see. You might get a free hair transplant if you worked at a barber. I very much doubt it. I don't think they're fun to hair transplant. I kind of was a bad boy in Serenity Stream today. Oh, what did you do, Ben? Yeah, so I can guarantee to you guys that I will be streaming every night this week, but I'm not going to set times for this week. Just because of the fact is that I don't want to commit to a time or times if I'm not going to be available at that time, sort of thing, if you get what I mean. So, I'd imagine I should start no later than 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock would be the limit, but I think it'd be before that. I'm expecting if I get the train that I'd be on the train if I wasn't doing any shopping in the centre by 5:20, getting home by about 6:15. That's what I'd be looking at. But tomorrow I've got a couple of things to do after work, only because it's quite inconvenient to get shopping when all the shops are open till 8 o'clock. So I'll probably be on a later train, probably the 10 to 6, I suspect. Get home about 7:15-ish. So that's still pretty decent. And it will still be earlier than the previous job. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at from the train. Looking at the timetables, but obviously, in hindsight, you don't know whether there's going to be a problem or anything. So I don't want to commit just until I get used to it more than anything. Let's see, I convinced Ethan I was friends with his mum, as his mum has a friend called Ben. And I made comments about shagging his mum. Right, well, I'm not surprised. He believed me though when he asked his mum if she knew me. She said yes, Mum. Well, I'm not surprised, Ben, judging by what you've just put. Not gonna lie. Why am I getting beeped at? You know, like really? Sped. It was very funny, I couldn't hold back laughter, it turned he was wetting himself laughing, lol. Ah, I see, so he was actually quite enjoying it then. Time to make that, so fine. Just about enough time to make that. So, I was actually shocked. I'm not surprised. I was speaking of the devil, laughing my arse off. And as Eternity seems to have a habit of doing, or for some reason, I'm now going to end the stream. I'm sure we did this a couple of weeks back, I'm sure we did. Okay, a bit weird. People don't know how to behave in Strasbourg. Does it again, I'm going to say something. Right guys, well I'm going to end tonight's stream here. For those who haven't seen any of my content before, if you do want to see more, why not consider subscribing to the channel? If you do, make sure you hit that notification bell as well, so you know when I can go live in any future video uploads and live streams. If you did enjoy this stream, hit that like button, it will show your appreciation for this stream as well. I was telling the chat to relax. Yes, I would agree on that one. One more job, Steve, please. Nah, not tonight. I've got things I need to do before I go to bed. Because, well, I've got stuff to sort out for work tomorrow. I'm sorting out some stuff, but there's some other stuff I need to do. So, yeah, so I'm going to end this one a bit earlier than I would probably normally do. But, needs must. So, yes, so fortunately, yeah, it is going to end now. But yeah, I will be back live tomorrow, and I will be live all week this week. Apart from Wednesday. Wednesday will be the day I won't be live. Only because I've made other arrangements with some people I know. We're having some tea out in Liverpool, I think. So, but yes, for now, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I'll be back tomorrow with another stream of some description, which I will provide details with in the community tab shortly. Bye for now.